Hello everyone, welcome to video 8. In this one we're going to talk about the outline panel. We've talked about data manager, properties, object repository, and now we're going to the outline panel. The outline panel basically gives you the layout of the project. The hierarchy is another way of saying it. But in layman's terms or simple terms, it shows you a map of the process. Now, the process we have built here is a very simple one. It has like maybe just one node. All you've got to do is press the calculator here inside this do. So it's not a very complex process. But yet, if I expand this, you'll see the layout that this is the name of the project, object repo. Let me scroll over here. And then under object repo, there's a sequence, this one here. As a matter of fact, if you click on it, you'll see that it highlights. If I click on this calculator app, it will highlight what it's about or what it's referring to. If I click on body and I click on do, it will highlight the process, the area of the flow that it's referring to. So it's a very simple one. You can see this was just like 3 or 4 lines. But in the real world, you're going to be dealing with much more complex processes. And I'll show you an example. Here's one that I built for someone. You will not be able to replicate this, but it's just to give you a visualization of how complicated things can be. So here we are in the outline panel. Look at, I have just main here, right? If I expand main, you see it's really, really busy, right? So I have this one, this play button is an entire workflow. Below it, there are a couple of things. Here, so every time you click on an item, like I said, it takes you to the area of the process where it is. So in other words, it's a very simple way for you to navigate through a very complex process. So what you can see on the right hand of my screen is that this process is a lot more complicated than the one we looked at before, right? As you can see, it has a lot of children, and this is the hierarchy. This is the top node, main is the top node, and these are all the elements inside. So if you were trying to navigate through the process very quickly, I mean, you've got 2 options. You scroll through and be looking for what you're trying to find. Maybe you wanted to change something, like this cancel, right? Or you could just do this, expand this, and then look through it, and then click cancel. Instead of all that scrolling, click OK, and there's a lot more, right? A lot of other things here. It's a very, very complicated process. And what this outline does is it helps you to get an overview of the hierarchy of everything, helping you to navigate very easily and quickly through the entire process. So I hope you get the purpose of this thing. And as I said, when you start doing more complicated projects, you will find it very, very valuable because you won't always be able to scroll through things very quickly. So thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.